What's up everyone? Right, so here we are, we're back on Boreham, fishing a swim called the Logs. The rain finally calmed down and I managed to chip my tooth, so not bad. Look. I had a fill in there anyway, so I sort of bit down to tighten the knot, and as I sort of pulled it, popped my fin out. Still, never bite your line. I wasn't trying to bite the line to break it, I was just trying to pull it. I'm going to show you around in the swim in a second. Like I say, this swim's called the Logs. This is an amazing swim. First time I've been in here. The mud is just about everywhere because of all the rain. But we're on here for 48 hours, so we'll see how we get on with that one. Seen a few fish, so feeling quite confident. I'm going to fish like a hinge rig this time on both rods, both on pop-ups. These are mainline pop-ups, these ones. I'm using a white cell pop-up and the high attract pineapple one. 2 seconds. Oh, nice cup of coffee. We're going to have a wife surprise. I'm not sure what's in my bag for that, but I'll show you around the swim. Give me a second. Alright, there we are. The wands are out. Got one over there just beyond that first set of lily pads, tight against the main set over there, and one just in that gap over there, if you can see that. And obviously there's our bed and everything. As you can see, it's an absolute mess, and yeah, decent swim. Got that margin over there, I might explore that as well. Looks very tempting over there, but I'll see what happens. We need a fish. In a nutshell, we need a fish. Done a couple of trips now, got our toes wet, if you like, on this water and the other one, so it's nice to get back on here. Before I was in Birches, which is 2 swims sort of behind me, but we'll see how we get on. The tooth's really annoying me. I do apologise, makes me look a bit of a fug, doesn't it? Anyway, I will keep you informed. We've put out a little bit of bait. I've got my spod rod with me as well. Got some lovely sort of spod with me. Spod mix, really nice. Smells like candy, and oh yeah, it's lovely. But we'll see how we get on. I've started very minimal bait, like cast out left hand rod 10 baits, right hand rod about 5 baits. There is a few fish kicking around over there, so we're just going real light approach, you know. But anyway, that's the update so far. I'll probably speak to you a little bit later. Alright, so put a bit of bait out, done a recast, seen loads of fish, but deep in the lilies. So praying that they come out to play. I've got real tight to the lilies, so gives us half a chance. Sun's gone down now, and we sit and wait. I'll show you the lake. There we go. It's the lake this evening. You can see why that swim opposite's called pylons now, can't you? I didn't realise there was an electrical pylon right behind it, you know, that massive one. But yeah, lake's looking good. So I'm going to put the kettle on, or the kettle's on should I say, and hopefully you'll see me during the night. If not, I'll catch you in the morning. We'll do some rigs, wife surprise and stuff like that. And still gutted about my tooth, but there you go. We'll get there. We'll get there. Right. See you in a bit. What's up, everyone? Right, so we tried pop-ups for 24 hours, no joy there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move over to the German rig. Fantastic little rig. Now for the German rig I'm going to use these, you can see them, there we go. These are the Gardner Continental, the muggers, really good. So basically going to thread the hook through, leave a little tag end. We're going to do a basic knotless knot, so let me turn that round. So nice easy knotless knot, 1 2 3 4 5 6, that's all. And then back, you can do a lot less. Some people say use 3, some say use 4, but we're going to use a lot less on this one. Just thread that back through, there we go. So basic knotless knot. You should know how to do a knotless knot, to be fair. And that's going to look something like that. Now see the angle of that hook, that's what makes this rig so effective. Right, then all I'm going to do with that is add a hook bead. We can find one. They're so small, they're quite difficult to, hang on, there we go. These are your hook beads on a little thing. These are the colder ones, they don't have to be colder. But before we put the hook bead, we're going to put a little swivel on. Now these, I think these are something like a size 11, something like that. Not sure. So we're going to put the swivel onto the hook, like so. Then we're going to put the hook bead on. Now being very careful here not to side hook the bead. It is tricky, especially with these hooks so sharp. These Gardner hooks are super sharp. There we go. So as you can see there, it's just, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to push that round. Now I want that opposite the point, like so. Now it doesn't give a lot of room for the bit more. It doesn't give a lot of room for the swivel, but that's the idea of this rig. You don't want a lot. Now what I'm going to do with that tag end is trim it and burn it. I'll show you now. We're basically just going to trim that off. Get the lighter. Like so. And we're just going to blob that down. That's all we're going to do. We're going to try, it's quite windy. Be careful not to burn the knot. So I'm going to protect the knot now. Now it does get a bit warm on the old fingers, so you've got to be careful. Like so. I'm just going to pull that. And that is basically it. You can see the aggression in that already, the way that sits. That is super duper. Right. And basically now I'm going to show you how to put the bait on. Piece of cake. This is there we go, bait floss. This is a colder one. I mean, you don't have to use that, you can use floss for your teeth if you want. Doesn't have to be Calder. I just picked it up because I was in the shop the other day. But it is good, got to say. Put that back in the tackle box. Right. So basically, what we want to do here is just very carefully put the floss through the eye of the swivel. Oh, there we are. Like so. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a boilie. These are the excess, they're really creamy, they're from Munger baits. They're like a Scopex cream, they're really bizarre but really nice. Just put them bits back in there so we don't have any escapes of hook beads. So basically, baiting needle, this one's got the safety latch as you can see. I'm going to lay the latch back. We're going to thread this on. Now this is a wafter. I hope it is anyway. Let's just double check, yeah. This is one of the wafters, so. And all we're going to do is take our floss. It's hard for you to see, I know, but I'm going to put it onto our floss like so, down onto the swivel, leave a little bit of the swivel showing, not much, just a little bit, and we're going to trim the excess floss off. You don't have to use that much floss, by the way. I always do to make sure I've got enough. Now this bit we're just going to burn off, so we're just going to melt that down like so, dab it with a lighter, just double check that. So it looks like that. Alright, and that is our wafter. So what will happen is the hook will lay on the bottom and the wafter will go just above it, and that is a basic German rig, piece of cake, real no problems for anyone. All I'm going to add to that is a sinker, or a bit of putty, anything like that. And that is basically it. Now the sinker or the putty I'm going to put quite close to the hook, probably 10-15 mil away maximum, because that's what helps the hook to turn. And that is a basic German rig, honestly. I've got to find me sinkers, they're there somewhere, but we'll find them. And that is basically it. Piece of cake rig for wafters. You can use a cheeky snowman on it if you want to. I often fish it with snowman, but as you can see there's not a lot of movement in that, but that's what helps the hook, because when the fish picks it up, look at the angle of the hook, it's really aggressive, and that's on a curve shank, don't forget. It's like a curve shank. It's the Gardner Mugger, as I said, really good hooks. Be careful, they are super sharp. I love them. I've used these hooks for years, the Gardner Muggers, but these Continentals are just amazing. And that's basically it. So I'll show you me casting them out in a little while, and I'll catch you in a bit. Morning. Another quiet night, as in like really quiet. It was busy on here last night though. A couple of people turned up in the swim to my right, but really thought we were going to have something, but just didn't happen. So the hunt for the Boreham carp continues, but didn't get round to wife's surprise. Amateur mistake, but yeah, we will do it. Still got a couple of swells coming up on one of my spots, so I'll start a slow pack down. Never know, we might get one at the last minute. But other than that, really quiet. Thought we'd get some sort of action. I mean, I put particle out on one spot with chopped boilies and 18 millers, trying to tempt the bigger stuff. Fished a wafter over the top, but nothing, not a thing. Could hear fish banging around, so there was fish here, but no one down this end had anything. I think one come out at the far end of the lake. Could hear could hear the bloke's alarm going off. Then all the lights you could see, so at least someone had one. But this is proving to be a hard lake. The two night waters I've got are hard waters, but it is what it is. We do what we do. Hopefully I'll be able to come back soon and try again. We got to trip one of these carp up in the end. Just makes me think back from a couple of trips ago excuse me, when we lost one. Just how relevant that fish would have been, you know. But there you go. If anything happens, I'll see you again soon. But if not, then till the next trip, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. That'd be awesome. And just watching the water. Hopefully you'll see me again before this trip ends. I've got an hour or two before I've got to pack down, and then so you never know, we might get a last grasp carp. That makes sense? Something like that. Right, thanks for tuning in. Sorry there was no fish again, but that's the nature of the beast we're in. So, I'll catch you soon. Take care. Peace.